But that is what you want, right? You want to be able to see the grandbaby?
I would like to see my granddaughter.
And you want to have a relationship with your son?
Yes.
Do you realize if we rented a conference room here in Hollywood and we met and you said, okay, Dr. Phil, how can I make sure I never have to deal with this little munchkin and I never have to deal with my son? I finally got him out of the house. How can I fix it where I never have to deal with him or that kid that he had? We would come up with a strategy of alienating his wife. That would be our strategy. That's what I would recommend. If you didn't ever want to see him again and you didn't want to deal with that baby, I would say attack his wife. That'll get him every time. That's what we would come up with. You have come up with the best plan for making sure you don't get what it is you say you want. That can't be an accident. So what's really going on here? Because I don't believe that you may be a lot of things, but dumb is not on the list. So what's really going on here?
No, I've helped my family in every way possible. And I didn't have a problem with my daughter-in-law until the last year.
We're not talking about that, and I'm not asking you how good of a martyr you are. I'm asking you said what you want is a relationship with your grandbaby and your son, but you have chosen a tact that guarantees you won't have that. You're smart enough to know that. Tell me what's going on.
I didn't know she hated me. She said that she hated me. She did, outright, the last time I was there. She told me she hated me.
She hates the way that you treat her.
No, she says, I've hated you since the first time you hollered at me when you were working on the house.
Why was she not invited to the baby shower?
Because she hates me. It's basically what it came down to, the threats.
Tell me about the threats.
She ended up billing Brad for $26,000 for digging a basement on our last house. When she billed us this last time, she threatened to put a lien on our property, which we were on a construction loan at the time, so we could have lost our house. The first, with the first fights and stuff, she was trying to destroy my marriage, and she didn't want me to marry him. And if being completely honest, that's the only reason why we've ever had problems together. Is because of her.
Did you not, in June of this year, when we went to the funeral, you came up to me and hugged me. So
I've always tried to be nice.
Yes.
I've always tried to forgive and move past.
Well,
all the things you've said.
If you wanted to forgive and forget, then you wouldn't have said that you hated me since the first time I hollered at you.
I know I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I know I didn't, because I was very careful with my words, because I didn't want to be that person.
Did you say to her, my son can marry you, but I don't have to like you?
I never said that.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, now look, somebody's lying here. Come on. I can't help y'all if you're just up here with a CYA attitude. Look, I'm up here talking to Dr. Phil. I'm going to cover my ass. I can't help you if nobody owns anything. Are they lying? Did you just not say that?
She's a liar. She is. You didn't talk to everybody that's involved in this issue. My mom will tell you.
No, you're here. I don't need others. I'm talking to you. You don't need a posse. I'm just talking to you.
Everybody else can back me up. She told, I brought a gift over for the baby in June. And
let's look at the context.
Do you
of the
leave
story
voicemails
first.
calling her a bitch?
Not that I recall.
Pardon me?
Not that I recall.
Not that you recall. Wow. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.